Hi there, welcome to Central Valley Business. I'm Lauren Baker. I'm your host for today, filling in for Mike Scott. We are here with Elena Sanchez of Simply Elegant Events. Welcome, Elena.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and what kind of events you do host?
Yes, our company is a home-based business. We operate from home, which is wonderful, and we do event decorating. We do drapings, backdrops. We also decorate the church if bride or quinceañera is having a church service. We also do chocolate fountains, which are very, very popular.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, and so that's what we do, and we love what we do. I have 4 children, so I take time to work on my business, and when I have to be with the kids, then I do so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get started doing this? Since it is a family-owned business.
My niece Alma was going to have a quinceañera, and she was very excited, and my sister and I decided to go ahead and get started and do all the decorations ourselves and find something that we haven't seen at a party here in town. So researched chocolate fountains. I learned to put them together. I learned to tie bows, and we started our company in 2010. Since then, I've started it myself. I've continued it myself, and it's worked out pretty well. We're pretty booked, but it's fun. I have a really good team that helps.
How long did it take you to learn all that versus maybe how long it takes you to do it now that you're used to doing it?
It took a few tries. We did a lot of free events in the beginning. We also did a lot of small events for friends, and we tried the chocolate fountain for the first time at another free event, and so they would forgive us for not knowing or being perfect. But I think we got it down pretty well now.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us some examples of what you've done for some events already, like some of your favorite ones perhaps, how they went right, and what's some of the special things you feature?
We did one at the International Catering Company. We did a big backdrop, main table decorations. We also did a chandelier. We did a chocolate fountain and all their flowers, so their bouquets, boutonnieres, and it came out pretty well. The bride was the sweetest bride.
Aww.
Elena, not because it's her name, it's mine, the same as mine, but.
I see we have some pictures up there. Those look gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, how long does something like this take to put together?
For that specific event, we were in charge of doing the overlays, the bling, and all the bows. And the bride had other vendors that came in. We also did the backdrop, the chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
So that's our chocolate fountain. That's the sweet, sweet bride. We did...
I like the lights on the table there. That's gorgeous.
Thank you. She had a florist do the centerpieces. We're also able, of course, to provide those, but the florist did a wonderful job. And the catering company was the one who came and catered their event.
Awesome.
Yes.
Now, how soon do you need to be called in advance for an event from somebody?
The sooner the better. We've done some that call us a month before their wedding, and we can try and do the best we can, but things come out better if we have plenty of time to plan and look for the exact color and the different materials. So the sooner the better.
True.
Because some of our dates are already booked, but we could always look and see what we have available.
Yeah. And how involved do your clients usually get with your process? Do they allow you to kind of have free range, or are they usually more involved with you?
It depends on the bride or quinceañera. Some are very, very particular because they know exactly what they want. They know exactly what color, what materials. Others say, you know what, I've never done this before. what would look best with this color. I found these pictures, but I don't know what to do. So we kind of help them and answer their questions and guide them. And, we have a list of vendors that we can send them to free of charge. We just say, so-and-so does catering, so-and-so does, more floral arrangements if you need them, candy bars, things like that.
Yeah. How much does a general package for you generally cost?
It all depends on the amount of people.
True.
Because we have a basic package for, 50 people all the way to 300, 400 guests.
Yeah.
So it all depends, and it also depends whether they want chair covers. Some people don't like them. Others do want a backdrop behind the main table. Others don't. So we actually sit with the client and see what they need first. We don't try to sell them a whole package and say, here, I'm going to give you this centerpieces and all this comes together.
Yeah.
Because every party is different.
Yeah, so it's customizable for every person.
Yes.
So you only really find out if you're actually sitting here with you and you're serious about doing it yourself. If it were me right now, I'm like, I'm going to have this kind of party and I want this and this and this. So only in that sense could you really get a true estimate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're good to know. If you want to contact Elena, her number is right here on the screen, as is the name of her company. And is it the same as far as Facebook? How can people get a hold of you?
Yes, under Elena Sanchez or Elena Simply Elegant Events. We get a lot of hits there on Facebook. We love it. So find us on Facebook and we're there to help.
And before we go, is there a limit as far as who can approach you as a customer? Is it, because I know we're Fresno based, but could you provide services for customers in Tulare or Madera as well?
Yes, definitely. We travel everywhere. We are based in Kerman, but we travel to Fresno, Clovis, Madera, Mendota, anywhere, yes.
So you're not limited here in the Valley.
No, which is very nice.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Elena. It's been a pleasure having you, and I'm sure our viewers are just as interested to see what you have going on in the future, and hopefully get a couple of bookers. But thank you so much for being here, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Thank you for having me.